Yo, what is good? It's your boy Matt. That's right, I'm here. 730 G Weezy, educator for S.CRAFT Gamma, educator for Uplift Provisions, ambassador for Sharkfin Sears. I'm here trying to drop some gems for you guys, some free education, and I'm gonna hook you guys up with the knowledge you need to succeed in the barbering industry. Even if you're not a barber, you're a cosmetologist, you guys want to try to figure out new ways that you need to do things, this is the channel for you guys. So make sure you guys follow my page, subscribe, like all my stuff. If you guys have questions, comment. That is how we are going to communicate, and that's how I'm going to help you guys get better. Gabe here is my son. He wants to keep his top, so we're just going to taper out his sides. I'm going to give him a high taper. And as you guys know, if you have watched my other videos, I never cut with any guard higher than a 2. So I have my 2 right now because he does have a lot of bulk on top of his head. Now Gabe here has some of the thickest hair that I have ever cut in my life. I do have a couple other people that have some crazy thick hair as well, but Gabe, his hair is so hard to cut. This is going to be the perfect hairstyle for his type of hair. Now first, I will grab my 2 and come straight off the top of his head, straight up off the parietal ridge area. Then we're gonna give him a high taper. Kind of like, it's gonna be kind of like a mullet, to tell you the truth. We're gonna keep the back full and we're only tapering out his sides. So I'll take my 2, I'll come straight off the top. After I do that, I'll grab my texturizing shears and I'll just hit that weight line on top. Sometimes I will bring the clipper over comb and just knock that down a little bit. Right now I have my shears, my texturizing shears, my Sharkfin texturizing shears. Make sure you guys go check them out. If you guys are in the market for new shears, make sure you guys check out Sharkfin shears. They have swivel thumb, very ergonomical pair of shears, swivel thumbs. I'll tell you, if you get these shears, you will never have any pains in your hand. They have the patented finger system. These shears will fit to your hand. Make sure you guys go check them out. If you use discount code MM, you will get 2 free texturizing shears and a feather razor using that code. So back to the video. This is my son Gabe. I got the 2 and I am working my way down, just getting rid of some of those dark spots. As I said before, we got the 2 and we went straight off the top of his head. The way that I see scoop in my haircuts helps me a lot to fade using low guards and creating a longer blend, if that makes sense. So I have my 2, I'm coming off the top of his head, I'm creating like a fan shape from maybe the top middle of his ear to the top of his temple. And then I'll throw my 1 guard on and I'll open it. I didn't even take out my 1.5 guard. I got my 1 guard on, I'll open it, and I'm flicking out the same exact pattern. So the same way that I flicked out on the number 2, I'm doing the same thing with my 1 guard open. Blending into that 2, but not going into the longer hair to create a line or any of that. So I have my 1 on right now, and I'll close it, and I'll do the same exact pattern. And you guys have to make sure you do the same exact pattern because we're not creating any guidelines. And you want to watch the hair as it fades because we're not creating a guideline. So you're waiting to see what the guards are doing, and you'll creep either up or down as you're fading. So I have my 1 guard on and I'm doing the same pattern as I did with my 1.5 and my 2. I threw my 16th on and I did the same exact pattern, creeping up a little bit higher in the area during the same motions. Now I have my S.CRAFT instincts and I have no guard on it with the lever open, doing the same exact pattern, going a little bit lower and flicking out into the 16th guard that I had on. Then I will close my instinct lever and I will flick up into the open lever instinct area that I did. Then I will grab a trimmer and I will flick up into the 0 or the closed instinct area that I blended, doing the same exact pattern that I was on my other ones. And then I will grab my shaver, I'll bald it out, And that is that. It's a wrap. I'm telling you, if I create guidelines, I'm doing haircuts in a half hour to 20 minutes. When I do haircuts like this, I could do a full fade, creating no guidelines, and I could book someone every 15 minutes. But like I said, guys, this is something that you need to practice at. Now, if you are a new barber, I do suggest that you do practice with your guidelines. But after you get that down to the point where you can't make any more mistakes, then you could try to do it this way. Start with a higher guard. If you want to start higher than a 2, like I said, the way that I do my hair cutting and the way that my wrist flicks out or my fingers flick out, I don't need to use any guards to do a haircut. I could literally just use a trimmer and a comb and do a full haircut. So if you guys practice making guidelines in fading that way, whether it's a taper, a fade, or any kind of haircut, after you've done that for a while and you feel like you can't make any mistakes, then try this way. Start with a higher guard, a 2, a 3, a 4, and then just go 4, then 3 open, then 3, then 2.5, then 2, then 1 open, then 1, then no guard, open, then no guard, closed, then trimmer, then shaver. Try that way first. And once you get that, you are going to be able to cut so much quicker. No guidelines. You're not going to have to worry about any lines being left behind, any of that. So this is the perfect way. If you guys have a walk-in barber shop, you guys are trying to snap through haircuts, if you just have a busy book, or if you want to get way more people in a day, this is the technique that I feel is the best way. It's not for everyone. It's the best way for me. And I feel like if you guys practice at it, it could be good for you as well. Like I said, I don't cut into hairlines. Left my son's hairlines natural, just darken them up. Today I didn't do any hair enhancements. He wasn't feeling it today, so just hitting them up, keeping them clean. Before I go, everyone, I hope everyone has a great Christmas. Next year is New Year's. I will be dropping another video next Monday. I hope you guys like this video. Share, subscribe. And I love that you guys subscribe to my channel out there. I love that you guys are all commenting on my stuff. I hope I get great followers, more followers, just like you guys out there. I hope you guys succeed in the industry. I hope you guys have learned something from this video. Make sure you guys also go check out Barber Culture Brand, www.barberculturebrand.com. I got some hot stuff out there for everyone in the industry. Go check it out. And I'll see you guys next week. Shout out to S.CRAFT Gamma. Shout out to Uplift. Shout out to Sharkfin Shears.